Okay, I'm glad to see you all again. Here, my grade for Diamond. Good morning. Okay, before we start our lesson for today, let's ask God for His presence and guidance for today's class. So, Roseanne, kindly lead us a short prayer. Okay. Angel of God, my guardian dear, to whom God's love commits me here. Ever this day, be at my side, to light and guard, to rule and guide. Amen. So, before you settle down, kindly pick up those small trashes and pieces of papers under your chairs and arrange also your chairs properly. Okay? Before we proceed, let me check your attendance first to see if who are absent for today. So, who are absent in the row 1? Okay, very good. There are no absents. How about in row 2? None also. Row 3? Okay, none also. How about row 4? Okay. I'm so glad that there are no absents for today. So, give yourselves 5 claps for being all present for today. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. I'm looking forward for our everyday class that you are all present. So, let me see if there are still students who can remember their past lessons. So, those students who can still remember their lessons, I will give you a reward later on, okay? Now, what are the bodies of water? Anyone? Roseanne? Yes, the bodies of water are seas, canyons, okay, oceans. Okay, let us see if that was correct. Okay, oceans, seas, lakes, streams, rivers, canal, ponds, and etc. So, canyons are not a body of water, but you are still correct, Roseanne. Thank you. Next, what are the kinds of landforms? Grace. Mountains, hills. Okay, let's see. Very good, Grace. Mountains, hills, valleys, canyons, plains, and more. So, very good also. Now, what bodies of water are present in your area? Reynalyn? You have creeks at the back of your house. How about you, Jana? Yes, your relatives are living near on the sea. Yes, thank you for sharing, Jana. And then, what are the importance of landforms and bodies of water? What do you think? Eileen? Yes, exactly. Landforms are important because it is where our homes, houses, buildings are being built. How about the bodies of water? Why is it important? Leslie? Yes, bodies of water are important because it is where we get our water to drink and to use in our daily activities, right? Now, to formally start our lesson for today, let us first have a game. But, do you want to play a game? Who among you wanted to play a game? Okay, it seems that all of you are very excited to play a game. So, the title of our game for today is Help Maria Go Home Early. So, in order for Maria to go home early, you need to help her encircle the daily activities that needs water. So, can you help Maria go home early by helping her encircle those activities that needs water? Okay. Now, the first picture. Do you think the boy needs water in order for him to swim on a pool? Okay, very good, Jane. So, we have to encircle this one. How about the picture number 2? Yes, Rinalyn? Very good. The two kids doesn't need water because they are playing on a seesaw. So we don't have to encircle that one. How about the third picture? Leslie? Yeah, exactly. They didn't need water also because they are just walking. How about the last picture on the first line? Yes, Erica? Yes, very good. They need water in order for them to mix their tea and drink it. Okay, so we have to encircle this one too. Okay, now, how about this picture? Yes, Eileen? Yeah, right. So they doesn't need water because they are playing blocks. How about this one? Christine? Yes, Christine. The boy needs water in order for him to wash the dishes and the utensils. So we have to encircle this one. How about the third one? Sheka? Very good, Sheka. He doesn't need water because he is blowing a trombone. And then, the last one on the second line. Exactly, Isa. The boy needs water in order for him to take a bath and clean his body. So we have to encircle this one also. How about the third picture? Yes, Marks? Very good. He doesn't need water also because he is sleeping. How about this picture? Yes, Clarice? Very good. She needs water in order for her to water her plant. What is her plant? Carrot. And then, the boy is washing some fruits and vegetables. So, do you think he needs water to wash those fruits and vegetables? Very good, Isa. We have to encircle this one. How about the last one? Yes, Ginaline? He doesn't need water. They doesn't need water, rather. Very good, but in this case, they need water when they feel thirsty. Because when they feel thirsty, they need water to drink to stay hydrated. We can also encircle this one and consider it as our everyday activity that needs water. So, Maria goes home early because of your help. So, give yourselves 5 claps because you helped Maria to go home early. So, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. You are all very good. Okay. Now, what do you think is our lesson for today? Any idea? Water? How about you? Importance of water? Kinds of water? Okay, let's see. So, our topic for today, but before that, I want to ask you some questions to see if you understand our game lately, okay? What can you observe on the encircled things? Yes, Jemima? The encircled things are the daily activities that needs water. How about what are you using to clean your dishes at home? Yes, exactly, Ginaline. Except those scrubs and soaps, you also need water. And then, is water important in our lives? Yes, Reynalyn? Very good. We need water in our daily activities. And two, Jason, drink. And then, how can we save water? Yes, Christine. Recycle water by means of. Yes, exactly. You can use the water that you use in washing your clothes to use in washing also your cars and motorcycles at home. Thank you, Christine. But where can we get water? Clarice? In the seas? Ponds? Faucets? Okay. What everyday activities are you using water? Yes, Ginaline? While you are brushing your teeth? How about you, Jana? While you are cleaning your house? Okay? Now, again, let's see if that is our lesson for today. But before that, I want you to remember these words because you might use this on our discussion later on. Now, there are 3 different kinds of water. So, I want you to jot this down or kindly remember it, okay? The first one is seawater, which is salty. And then, the next one is fresh water, or it is also called as a surface water. And then, groundwater that is found beneath Earth's surface. So now, our lesson for today is about sources of water, its importance, and ways on using it wisely. But before that, what is water? For you, Rose, and what is water? Yes, water is what we drink. How about you? Yes, right, Helen. Water is what we use to clean our dishes every day. And then, water comes from different sources. It may come from open or closed bodies of water, or sources, It may also come from a small body or big body of water, just like what I said before. Okay, understand? Now, just like what we mentioned earlier, there are 3 sources of water. And the first one is source of water is seawater, fresh water, and groundwater. So let's see if what are those sources of water by meaning. The first one is seawater. So seawater is salty because it contains plenty of salt. So it is salty to taste. It is found in seas and in oceans, and it is also called as hard water. Is it clear? The second is fresh water, or it is also called as surface water. But unlike the seawater, it does not contain any salt, so it is not salty to taste. This is found in open but small bodies of water like rivers, lakes, creeks, and ponds. And surface water comes mostly from rain. The last one is groundwater. Groundwater is found beneath the Earth's surface. It comes from water that seeps into the ground. And this source of water accumulates in the underground layer called a water table. It is the safest water, or it is the safest source of water among those 2. It is considered as the cleanest water and contains plenty of dissolved minerals that a human needs. So it is called to be the safest water. Now, what are the importance of water? What do you think is the importance of water? Marks? Yes, just like what we said earlier, the importance of water is what we drink every day. How about you, Helen? Yes, water is very important because we use it in our everyday activities. So let's see. So here are those, but Robert the Brain wanted to tell you something about the importance of water. So, for him, the importance of water is we need water in order for us to take a bath, brush our teeth, and wash our face. Water is also important to drink. And then, Robert the Brain also said that water is important for us to wash our hands and use in toilets. And then, water is very important also to use in cooking, washing our utensils, and washing our clothes. And then, we also need water to clean our homes and for a fireman to put out a fire. And then, not only humans needs water but also plants and animals for them to drink. And then, some animals are living in bodies of water. So, is that clear? Okay. Thank you, class. Now, what are the ways to use water wisely? Okay. The ways of using water wisely. The ways of using water wisely is, first, turn off taps while brushing your teeth, soaping your clothes, and scrubbing vessels. So, when you are not using your taps, kindly turn it off because it can save a lot of water. And then the next one is fix leaking taps. It doesn't take much but it can save a significant amount of water. The third one is use a bucket bath instead of shower to bath can reduce your water consumption by 80%. Just like what am I using, I prefer to use a bucket bath instead of using showers because it can be a waste of water when you use shower. And then, Energy Star rated dishwashers and washing machines use less water instead of using hand in hand. But as my advice, if you don't have any money to buy energy rated dishwashers, just conserve water. Don't use water when it is not necessary. And then, you can just simply upgrade your equipment. You can install faucet aerators, low flow shower heads, and toilets with small flush tanks. But just like what I said, when you don't have enough money, just conserve water. And the last one is recycle water. So water treatment, plant and rainwater harvesting systems can recycle water. Just like, for example, when you use water to wash clothes, the used water in washing your clothes can also be used in cleaning your windows, your doors, and your cars at home and motorcycles. Now, to see if you really understand our lesson for today, I have prepared questions here. Since your teacher doesn't have a fishbowl, I use a box of questions instead. So, those who can answer my questions will have a reward later on. Okay, so who wants to try? Roseanne? Okay, just pick one. Let me read it for you. What are the 3 kinds of water or the sources? Yes, Roseanne? Seawater, fresh water, and groundwater. Very good. So, you are the first one to receive a gift later on, okay? How about you, Grace? Okay. Give some importance of water. Okay. Yes, exactly, anak. The importance of water is we need water to drink every day to stay hydrated. How about you, Leslie? Okay, let me read it for you also. What is groundwater? Very good. Groundwater is the safest sources of water because it has dissolved minerals that a human needs. For the last one, Jana. How to use water wisely? Yes, Jana. You can use glass instead of letting your taps run its water while you are brushing your teeth, scrubbing your vessels, or etc. So, you will have your gifts later on, okay? Is there any questions, clarifications? Okay. I see that you really understand our lesson. So I had prepared an activity for you. So on a one whole sheet of paper, you have to create a mind map on your one whole sheet of paper about the ways on how to use water wisely. And it would be better if you insert your own ways at home on how to use water wisely. Is that clear? Okay. I will give you 10 minutes to do that. Are you done? Okay. Pass your papers forward. Okay. I will check that later on. And then, for your second activity, for the part 1, and for the part 2, okay, let me read the direction for you. So on the part 1, which of the following shows wise use of water? Just put a check on the corresponding column. So, for example, on the number 1, watering the plants 3 times a day. So, you just have to put a check mark whether it is a wise use or not a wise use. And then, for the part 2, construct your own sentences that contain your wise use of water in your daily life activities and at least 5. Okay, just finish that for 10 minutes on your activity notebook. Okay. Are you done? Okay. Let me check that later. So pass it forward and put it on my table. Now, again, class, do you have any questions and clarifications? Okay. Now, for your assignment, give at least 3 importance of water according to its kinds or sources. So, you have to give at least 3 on seawater, groundwater, and fresh water on your assignment notebook, and you will pass it tomorrow morning, okay? Okay. Are you done copying? Okay, class. Goodbye, class. I hope that you have learning for today's lesson. So, goodbye. Okay, keep safe and God bless.